morning students. Welcome in your English class, and for today our topic is modal verb. You know what is modal verb? Modal verb are also known as auxiliary verb. Modal verb are also known as auxiliary verb, and it is also known as helping verb. Helping verb. Okay, so if we say modal verb or auxiliary verb or helping verb, what does it mean? It means that we know that verb have three forms. Like if I give the example go, went, gone. It has three forms. But modal, auxiliary or helping verb, whatever you say, they are not having the three forms. Okay. First thing to keep in mind is modal verbs or the auxiliary verb do not have three forms. Okay. Now we have already said it is called helping verb. Helping means to help. To help whom? To help the verb. They are also verb. They help the other verb. Okay. So auxiliary verb are used with the main verb to what? To help them. Suppose if I say I may go to the market. Now what is the main verb here? Go. Go is the main verb. But I may go. May is what? May is a helping verb or it is a auxiliary verb, or you can say modal. Is it clear? Further we will read the chapter. Further I will explain you how it helps the main verb. Now you will ask me why helping verb or why modals are required. Okay, we have to keep in mind, first thing, it is used to what? It is used to what? To denote. What things it is used to denote? It is used to denote someone who is able to do something. Something. It is used to denote someone who is able to do something. Second, it is used to denote that someone is allowed to do something. Third, what is the third use? It is used to denote that someone has to do something. Has to do something. Is it clear? Why modals are used? Modals are used to denote someone who is able to do something. Okay? It is used to denote that someone is allowed to do something. And the third one, someone has to do something. Now, this is the main reason why we use helping verb. Okay, now we will read what are the helping verbs. Many helping verbs are there like can, may, might, have to, ought to, dare to, like this many are there. Okay, many helping verbs are there. Now let's see one by one what are these helping verbs and where they are used. Okay. Now see, the modal verbs are can, can't, could, couldn't, must, mustn't, have to, don't have to, should, shouldn't, would, wouldn't, will, won't, shall, shan't. These are the modal verbs which we use. Now see, can is used to show the ability, doubt or astonishment. May is used to show the permission if not prohibition. Must is used to show the obligation, firm necessity. Okay, shall shows the intention or supposition. Will shows the wish or the desire. Ought to shows the moral or the duty. Okay, strict recommendation. Need shows the unnecessarily. B2, obligation rising out of arrangement or agreement. Have to shows the unwillingness, forced circumstances. Would shows the wish, polite request, a habit of the past. Now, should shows the necessity, advice, blame, recommendation, reproach, regret. Last, used to shows the repeated action in the past. In this way, we can divide these modal verbs like where they are used and in which condition they are used. Okay, if may we are using, it shows the permission, if not prohibition, supposition with doubt. That means may happen or may not happen. Both the situation can be there. Okay, can similarly shows the ability, doubt or astonishment. I can do this. Okay, it is showing the ability of mine that I can do this. If I go with would shows the wish or the polite request, like I would love to do this. Okay, it is showing my request or my wish, my inner desire, that what I want. Used to shows the repeated action in the past, like if anyone is having a habit of going to a movie every week, I used to go to movie. Okay, used to like see here, I have divided the modal verbs into the type of condition. Like can or could is used with ability, can, could, may for permission, should for advice, must, have to for obligation, might, may, could, can for possibility. These are the modal verbs and their types where they are used. And in the third column, it is given the examples of its use. You can see it clearly, and I hope it is clear. Like can, could example is given. David can speak 3 languages. He could speak fluent French when he was 5. Okay, like this you can read the examples and try to use it in your own sentences. Okay, this is all about modal verbs in a chart form. Now we will do certain exercises on the board so that all these chart can easily be means clearly understood to you all. Okay, through the chart what is given there. Now we will do certain exercises as a revision for your exam so that you can get the clear idea about what is model and how you have to solve the exercise. Let's begin. Underline the models in the following sentences. Okay. Number 1. Take an umbrella. It may rain. First I will copy the sentences, then I will explain it. Okay. Second, children should not play with fire. Third sentence, who dares to oppose me? I ran as fast as I could. Okay, so here I will give 4 examples. In that we will see what is helping verb or what is modal. Okay, take an umbrella, it may rain. Rain, here it is verb. Why? Because it is the doing word. It is showing that it can, water can fall or rain will come. It is the helping verb, may. Children should not play with fire. Play is the verb, should not is helping verb. Who dares to oppose me? Who dares? Who dares to oppose me? I ran as fast as I could. So these are the models here. In this way we will solve this type of exercise. Okay. Now if I talk about other exercise, let's see other exercise. Complete the following sentences. Complete the following sentences by using models, or you can say by using, if I say can or can't model. Okay, if I say complete the following sentences by using can or can't models, here I will write certain sentences where either can will fit or can't will fit. We have to see which one fits here. Okay, let's see first line. Don't help second line. To pick up the flowers. Third line. Okay, now we will fill in these blanks. Complete the following sentences by using can or can't models. Don't help me. I dash solve sums. If I is saying don't help me, that means if I don't want help, that means I can solve the sums. It will be I can. Dash you help me to pick up the flowers. Can you help me to pick up the flowers? Next, Rahul, you dash borrow my notes for exam. Rahul, you can borrow my notes for exam. Okay. Children dash play risky game. If children is there and risky game is there, that means children can't play risky games. Can't play risky games. Okay. So in this way you have to read the sentence and then you can easily say whether positive model will be there or a negative one. Okay, in this way you can see and you can fill. Similarly, if I say instead of can or can't, if I say should or shouldn't, should or shouldn't. Okay, now I will give some examples for should or shouldn't models. Mother say I dash eat vegetables. It is getting Here are 5 sentences. Let's fill. Complete the following sentences by using should or shouldn't. Mothers say I dash eat vegetables. Mothers say I should eat vegetables. It is getting dark. I should go home. Children dash obey their parents. Children should. We dash believe everything we do. We should believe. Parents let their children go out in dark. Parents shouldn't let their children go out in dark. In this way, we will read the sentence and then we will see where to use should and where to use shouldn't. Okay, it same was the case for can and can't, and this is the case for should and shouldn't. Okay, now we will see another exercise. Now let's start. Underline the appropriate modal auxiliary that fits in the sentence. Okay, I've underlined the appropriate modal or auxiliary that fit in the sentence. Now I will give here certain lines like I may or ought to take more exercise. B. You must, could speak louder. I can't hear you. It ought, may rain today. D. He may or can run faster than me. E. May or can I watch television now? Okay, see here I have written certain sentences and now we will see which appropriate modal auxiliary fits in it. Okay, I may or ought to take more exercise. I may to take? No, I ought to take. You must or you could speak louder. I can't hear you. You must. It may rain today. He can run faster than me. May or can I watch television now? I am asking. So, can I watch television now? Okay. In this way, we will solve it. By reading the whole sentences, we will get the clear idea. And I have already explained you in a chart form where to use what. Where we need permission, where we feel ability to do something. All these things you can read through the chart and then it will be clearly understood. Okay, now we will do one more exercise. Rewrite the following sentences using correct models. I will write here certain sentences and it will have wrong model. Okay, we have to correct it. Okay, let's see. May you lift this heavy log on your own. May you lift this heavy log on your own. First of all, we will see what is the model here. I have used may. May you lift? No, it is not correct. Why? Because it is asking question and it will be can you lift this heavy log on your own? So instead of may, we will write can. Can you lift this heavy log on your own? Okay, now let's see another example. to succeed in your mission, you would work hard. To succeed in your mission, you would work hard. What is the model used here? Model is would. You would work hard. No, it is wrong. You should work hard. You should work hard. Now next example. We could go for a picnic day after tomorrow. We could go for a picnic day after tomorrow. Could is the model used here, but it is not correct because day after tomorrow, I can't be, if I am saying day after tomorrow, that means I am sure that I will or we will go. So it will be we should go. We should go for a picnic day after tomorrow. Like this we will solve the exercises further. Okay. And I hope by this video it's clear like what are modals. Modals are the auxiliary verb or the helping verb which are used with the main verb. Why? In order to make a proper sentence showing the ability or the permission or the means the way of doing anything. Okay, so that's all for this chapter models. Thank you students and keep learning. Bye bye.